All right, well this is the setup. We're going out there and it's about 1.5 k's to the water because it is low tide. This morning I came at high tide and the water was right up here, but I forgot the paddle. But now I've got the paddle. So let's drag the kayak out to the waterline and we're going to be chasing some big stuff today. Got the wire trace and also got a light rod to catch the bait. So stay tuned guys and I'll see you out there. All right, kayak is loaded with stuff. Got the bait up the front, or burley. Got an anchor in between my legs and some more burley. And then I've got 2 rods and a heap of other stuff like pliers, scissors and whatnot. All the essentials. I'm just making my way through the channel now. And it is a little bit breezy, so you might hear the wind right now. I'm just sitting on this comfortable little cushion that we found last time and I could literally sleep in it, it's that comfortable. But we're on our way out and hopefully there's some teethy buggers out there. Wink wink. Well, we're out in the main channel now. As you can see, it's quite deep and there's a lot of swell and current. So I'm just going to work this plastic around, maybe find some salmon and I'll bleed them in the water to attract the bigger fish. But there's a lot of weed floating around. It's the only issue. Just come across a school of salmon. Have a watch of this. Look at them all underneath me. Look at them all underneath me. I'll just jig this plastic up and down. Wow, that's a lot of fish. Ready? Oh, there they are. So many down there, crystal clear water too. Yep. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna have another cast. Yep. Just hooked up and just have a look at them all. Crazy looking conditions right now. Oh. I'm gonna release this guy, I reckon, because I know where they are. Oh my goodness, just endless amounts of salmon. But they're not big. They're only small trouties. Alright, so I've got the burley pumping. Well, I just crushed a couple of handfuls of burley. And Watch this, salmon on tap. First cast, here we go. All right, second cast. Oh, that bird scared me. There we go. We found him. There's a nice fat trouty. We call them trouty here in SA because they're salmon trout under 35 centimeters. So I'm gonna bleed him. All right, second cast. Oh, destruction. Yep, there we go. Oh, dropped him. Oh, look at him under the yak. I'm literally jigging it right next to the yak. So many salmon just coming up and eating it. Oh, look at them all. Get the underwater camera out to show you guys. Literally just jigging it up and down, and I've actually jagged him because he swiped at it pretty hard. This guy's going to go back. I'm just waiting for that tide to sort of slacken off so that we can get a bronzy. Oh, there we go, another salmon. Literally every cast out here. And the current's pretty much doing the job with this paddle tail plastic. It's a Zman Slim Swimz. You would have seen it in so many of my other videos. And it just swims like a white bait. So I'm just crushing the pillies just behind the boat or the kayak and just throwing it out. That keeps them around so that we have a feeding frenzy just behind us where the current is. And we'll prove that theory by casting right behind. Yep, there we go. Just like that. They're just in abundance. Yep. Oh, just smashing these bait fish on the surface. There we go. Hooked up again. Good bait size, that one. And how fat is that for its size? So many out here. All right, well the salmon have gone a little quiet, so there could be sharks around. I'm going to catch one salmon casting up in the shallows and chuck it straight behind the boat to see what happens. There we go. Oh, that's a Tommy. A solid Tommy. I'm going to chuck that behind the boat, I reckon. But I'm going to bleed it and throw it out. So I've just got a Saragosa 8000 and just an old Revolution rod. It's a traveller rod and it's 7 foot, 5 to 10 kilo. So get the Tommy. All right, Tommy. Straight through the back like that. I'm going to chuck it out live and see what happens. Oh, right there. Sometimes lures are just way better than bait because you don't have to rebait and you can literally just go back and forth and there'll be fish climbing all over it. All right, ready? I'll wind it up to about 1 meter. Back, forth. Oh, back, forth. Back. Oh. Forth, back, forth. There we go. Oh, they're just everywhere. Thick as can be. There's just every cast, every drop. I wouldn't even consider this a cast. Oh, all right, come on. They're not big by all means, but they're all legal. 21 centimeters is legal. And by God, they fight hard. Especially against this current. That's a chunkier fish. Bit chunkier. Guys, I just saw a bronzy, just a small one. And that was our target today. So I've just bled a salmon, just thrown it over the side, and let's hope it comes back. I saw it as soon as I bled a salmon, so they've got a great sense of smell. Not sure where he's gone, but he should be still around somewhere. Alright guys, there's a shark right behind me, so I'm gonna get the shark line out and try and get him to take this salmon. Alright, straight out the back, just like that. What I'm going to do is just hold it there, let it drift in the current, and just hope something takes it. Just hooked up to a good sized salmon. That's going to be a good salmon to bleed. Hopefully get the sharks excited. Bronzy there. Oh my goodness, look at it. He's getting a bit excited. He's only a small one, straight out in front of me. There he is. He's coming back around. Knows the bait's there, just need him to eat it. I reckon a shark just had my line. Line just started peeling off the spool because I had it in free spool, but I reckon it's dropped it. Look at that guys, a shark has just chomped that and missed the hook. They're actually smarter than I expected, but wow, that's a clean bite from a shark. So that's some burley. I'll chuck this one out. Well, the wind has picked up a bit and I've called it a day. We didn't end up catching a shark, but we did have one bite half of my salmon off and we saw plenty. I reckon I counted maybe 8. Biggest was maybe 4 foot, 5 foot. So they're getting around, but unfortunately they were really finicky. Never seen shark this finicky, but I guess it's one of the first time I've actually seen them grab the bait. So there's no doubt I'll be out here again chasing them and hopefully next time actually hook one. Would be so much fun off the yak, but I hope you enjoyed all the salmon action that we had. We've got a nice bag full of them, so once we get back to the ramp I'll show you that, but yeah, we'll see you in a bit. There we have it, a lovely feed of salmon, and I've kept some for bait, the ones that I didn't snap their necks, just to conserve the blood for the shark fishing. But that was the biggest. He's about 40 centimeters and the rest are maybe 25. So we did all right, but unfortunately we didn't get any sharks, which was the main target. But we gave it a good red hot crack. That's all you can do really. And at least we know that they're there. So I'll be here again chasing sharks, and hopefully next time we succeed. So thanks for watching another video of Alex's Fishing. week. Cheers.